You need different vowels for that version. You squeaked. I did.
Welcome to the May 2018 University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Commencement Ceremony. Please direct your attention to the floor of the arena. Our procession today is led by members of UWM's distinguished faculty. They represent the more than 1,300 faculty and instructional staff at one of America's top research universities. Today, UWM celebrates the graduation of nearly 3,300 students who have completed their studies. Of those eligible to graduate today in our two ceremonies, well over 2,400 have completed work on their bachelor's degrees, and nearly 900 have reached the conclusion of their work on the master's and doctoral degrees. And now the procession of our platform party, led by University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Chancellor Mark Money. Among those who are part of the platform party today are many individuals who coordinate the operation of Wisconsin's only public urban research university. Also present are representatives from the UW System Board of Regents, the UWM Alumni Association, and the UWM Board of Visitors. They're joined by Peter Fagan, the president of the Milwaukee Bucks. He will deliver today's commencement address. Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, the May 2018 afternoon commencement ceremony for the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee is about to begin.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the members of the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee class of 2018. I'm Mark Money, Chancellor of UWM. I'm delighted to welcome students, family, and friends to our 118th commencement ceremony. Thank you all for joining us. Will you all please stand for our national anthem? We'll be led by Emmanuel Camacho, who graduates today with a Master of Music from the Peck School of the Arts. Thank you, Emmanuel. And also thank you to the UWM Wind Ensemble, conducted by Professor and Director of Bands, John Clymer. Twice a year, the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee celebrates graduation. For many, these are once-in-a-lifetime days. For others, this commencement ceremony may be a second, third, or even fourth degree. In all cases, this commencement is an important event for you and the state of Wisconsin. I cannot stress enough the impact that you and your fellow graduates have. As Wisconsin and the nation grapple with societal issues and an urgent need to amplify innovation, UWM alumni, scientists, researchers, and students are filling the talent pipeline, creating solutions through research and unleashing entrepreneurial new products and services. We're one of America's top 115 research universities. This is quite remarkable when you consider that there's 4,665 universities in the United States. Our neighbor to the west, UW-Madison, is the only other university in the state to hold that honor, and we share the same top-level research status as MIT, Stanford, Michigan State, Harvard, and Yale. What does top-tier research mean in our everyday lives? Let's think back to when we were kids. Many of us dreamed of becoming explorers, curing a loved one's disease, or inventing the first car that could fly, which may not be so far away. The great thing about being at a university is that we help dreams become realities. At UWM, our students learn right away how research leads to discoveries and solving problems. One example is Nisrat Pandey, whose story we shared at Monday's Honors Convocation. He remembers frequent power outages in his childhood home in Nepal. His family wanted to try solar panels, but they learned that buying them would eat almost 60% of their household income. A desire to solve this problem is what inspired Nisrat to work toward the engineering degree that he will receive today at this afternoon's ceremony. Another example is the group of students, faculty, and staff from the arts, physics, and other areas who work together on using virtual reality to help teach complicated topics. Their Dark Side of the Moon virtual reality simulation helps explain the highly complex physics behind the different phases of the moon. The simulation puts people into space and lets them move the moon around. Controlling the mechanics in such a way makes it far easier to understand. The potential for this kind of technology and its development and use is boundless. And one more example is Chia Vang. She was a Hmong refugee from Laos when she came to the United States with her family at the age of 9. Today, she's a senior UWM administrator and a professor of history, who through her research is among the world's leading experts on Hmong refugees. Dr. Vang's personal refugee experience made her want to learn more about the lives of displaced Hmong people worldwide. Her research sheds light on the ways that people manage to survive and rebuild their lives after being forced from their homes and countries. These are just a few of the UWM's people who are making a profound impact through their collaboration and research. So let's go deeper into why does this matter. As our city, nation, state face challenging societal issues that require urgent innovation and problem solving, our students learn from all walks of life, and they're working together with our scientists, researchers, and organizations to create solutions. This campus is the state's only public urban research university. As a public university, we're unique in that we have a dual research and access mission. We offer the greatest possible education and support for all students, not just those with resources. This diversity of backgrounds, thinking, and life experiences brings out ideas that change people's lives. At last count, 3,386 people were eligible to participate in today's ceremonies. Each person has a remarkable story, and I sure wish we had enough time to hear each one. What we did do is we invited those who are graduating today to tell us about their experiences so we could capture just a few of them on video. We received more than 100 pages of submissions. Let's take a look at a video that shares just a few of these stories.
When they ask me where I'm from, when they ask me where I'm going, when they ask me where I belong, when they ask what I'm dreaming of.
When I was in Iran, I had my own business with my brother. I moved here, I didn't know anyone. When I got here, basically I learned about these programs like the Student Startup Challenge or the iCorps program. All the doors opened up. That was huge for me, and it's still huge. How people respect you, how they treat you here at UW. Got into really interesting research. Essentially, we are focusing on brain aneurysms. This MRI gives us a scan of the flow image. So if we can take this to the next step and we can provide more results that shows that it's actually working, yes, it could be life-saving. I have like 3 job offers right now. All of them want me to continue my research. It just feels me proud of what I'm doing. This was a great chapter of my life. Being in UWM, being in engineering department, and being at Milwaukee, we have the greatest nature, I would say, in the States. I've been traveling around, I've seen like 30 states during these last 4 years. It never feels like Wisconsin. And just getting my degree, it's a great feeling. And it's not the end of my life in Wisconsin, because I feel like Wisconsin is home for me now.
When they ask me where I'm from, I say here. When they ask me where I'm going, I say here. When they ask me where I belong, I say here. When they ask what I'm dreaming of, I say.
I grew up in Townsend, Wisconsin, went to school in Wabeno. It was extremely tiny. I always knew I wanted to go to Milwaukee. This is where my career would thrive. But I think in the back of all of our minds, we were thinking, you know, where's the money gonna come from? If I ran into an issue with money, I'd have to move home, and that would mean transferring or no school at all. I had a scholarship from UWM for $2,500 a year, which I thought was pretty good. I get a letter in the mail saying that my scholarship was bumped up from $2,500 a year to full tuition. I was so relieved, but then also, you know, there's the GPA requirement for scholarship. The thing I learned is to wake up scared every day. If you aren't scared to lose something, if you're not working towards something that you might not achieve or that challenges you, then life's not exciting. That pushed me. I applied to the Northwestern Mutual position. I luckily got it, and I continued to intern there until I started with PricewaterhouseCoopers this spring of my senior year. And they'll give offers a year out, so I accepted an offer for 2019 after I finished graduate school. I'm just excited I did it. I mean, everyone in my family was just waiting on me, you know. Come on, graduate, because I'm the first one. So I just can't wait for them to see me walk across the stage. That's going to be the moment, you know, break the glass ceiling.
I can promise you'll never forget the ones who'll break through on the road that takes you.
I always had an interest in what it takes to create a clean neighborhood. I was 4 years old. I tied 2 brooms to the back of my battery-operated Jeep, and I started sweeping the streets of my neighborhood. My true passion really is downtown management and urban place management. I really had this keen interest in the design aspect of the place, and I think that was a major component in coming to Milwaukee and the School of Architecture. City leaders look up to students that come out of UWM. Before I came to the city of Milwaukee, I reached out to Beth Weir, the CEO of Milwaukee Downtown, Bid 21. I began interning the first week of my freshman year. When you work and you see somebody smile in the crowd that you're, you know, at an event you're planning, that in itself is like the most rewarding feeling. I was offered a full-time position with the organization as the Downtown Environment Specialist. I'm excited to join such an incredible, hardworking team downtown, to actually work for an organization that has that same passion as that 4-year-old. I hope I make my parents proud. I moved to the city of Milwaukee from Minnesota in 2014, have put down roots here, have made friends here, and really the opportunity to continue working in this world-class city. It is an absolute dream come true. I'm proud to be part of the story.
See how I make it look easy. We are in a place where dreams be. I am. We walk and see me. We are here. I am here.
These are just a few of the incredible number of examples, thousands of fascinating, life-changing experiences of our students. We hope that as alumni, you will tell your stories often and with pride, just like some of you are doing right now on your phones. We hope that you'll share your points and your posts by using hashtag UWMgrad. Now, let's focus on our attention on how the graduates are aligned and adorned in our stage and in our room today. Those seated closest to the stage currently have, or soon will be awarded, their academic hoods, the colors of which signify their area of study for their doctoral or master's degree. In the middle and the back of the arena floor are the bachelor's degrees recipients. Among them are scholars wearing pewter-colored stoles who have completed degrees through the Honors College. There are 56 students who earned their pewter stole. 6 days ago, we awarded gold honors cords to bachelor's degree candidates from our 10 undergraduate schools and colleges. More than 700 were eligible. Students wearing our pewter and gold stoles and cords have maintained a GPA of 3.5 or higher throughout their academic career. Will those undergraduate honor students please rise and be recognized? Thank you. There are also 7 students among those earning bachelor's degrees in this afternoon's ceremony who are academic elites. Each maintained a perfect 4.0 grade point average throughout their entire career at UWM. Please hold your applause until all these names are read. From the College of Health Sciences, we have 2 students earning a perfect 4.0, Sarah Connolly and David Hess. And I should have them rise as you hear your name announced. Thank you, David. Sarah here? Very good. We have 2 students from the Lubar School of Business, Tyler Goad and Lucas Krieger. Way to go, Tyler and Lucas. From the Peck School of the Arts, we have 2 more students, Corey Gorman and Dan Kaplitz. And there was 1 student from the College of Engineering and Applied Science, Kyle Becker. Way to go, Kyle. There is another group among our graduates that I'd like to recognize. Our university has more than 1,100 military veterans. This is more than any other campus in Wisconsin by a factor of almost 2, more than any in a 6-state region. You can recognize our veterans because they're wearing the red, white, and blue braided cord. I would ask them and all our veterans in the audience today to please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your service. Another outstanding group among our graduates today are our McNair Scholars. These are future leaders who are the first in their family to attend college and who come from diverse backgrounds. These students have completed a selective and rigorous research program that prepares them to enter graduate school. You can recognize our McNair Scholars because they're wearing the black and gold stole. Would you please stand so we can recognize you? So as I'm sure you've recognized by now, I'm not alone on this stage. Later in today's ceremony, you'll meet the deans of our academic schools and colleges and other contributors to our university. The other remarkable people on stage represent important areas of UWM, and they are attending to confer the witnessing of your degrees. Please allow me to introduce these folks. I ask the audience to please hold your applause until all the individuals are standing. Clarence Harris, UWM Board of Visitors. Lori Thibault, Classified Staff Advisory Council. Joan Prince, Vice Chancellor for Global Inclusion and Engagement. Michael Doylan, Associate Vice Provost and Director of the UWM Libraries. Tom Lujak, Vice Chancellor for University Relations and Communications. Dave Gilbert, President of the UWM Foundation Board. Jim Hill, Associate Vice Chancellor and Student Affairs Officer. Trudy Turner, Secretary of the University. Patricia Borger, Vice Chancellor for Development and Alumni Relations. Robin Van Harpen, Vice Chancellor for Finance and Administrative Affairs. And Sue Cashin, Chair of the Academic Staff Committee. Thank you for joining us. One more way that UW-Milwaukee provides access to higher education is through our Accessibility Resource Center and its Deaf and Hard of Hearing program. Our staff sign language interpreters for today's programs are Kate Block and Jill Kenahan-Cray. Let's applause for them. You might have noticed that there are several people today wearing gold gowns. These individuals are the hardworking UWM Commencement Marshals. All are staff members who have volunteered part of their weekend to help coordinate our ceremony today. They are led by Chief Marshal Seth Zlotaka, who's the university's registrar. To all our marshals, thank you. Let's please have them stand and be recognized. The University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee is a proud member of the University of Wisconsin system, which is overseen by the UW Board of Regents. Bringing us greetings today is Regent Jose Delgado, who I will now introduce. Many of you will be familiar with the American Transmission Company. It is the first multi-state transmission utility in the country. Jose oversaw the creation of ATC and served first as president and CEO and then later as executive chairman of the board. He retired from ATC in 2010. Prior to that, he spent 27 years at the Wisconsin Electric Power Company, which is now known as We Energies. He earned a bachelor's and master's degree in electrical engineering from Marquette and a master's degree in business administration from UW-Milwaukee. He has been a member of many boards, committees, and task forces, including the UWM Chancellor's Council of Corporate Sponsors and the Lubar School of Business Advisory Council. He began his service to the Board of Regents in 2014. Will you all please join me in welcoming Regent Jose Delgado?
Thank you, Chancellor. I'm pretty sure you never heard of Jose Delgado. Don't worry about it. I'm a member of the Board of Regents. I'm also a foreign-born American. I'm an immigrant. I'm also the first one in my family to graduate from a university. And I am also a graduate of this great university, okay? So I identify with you in so many ways. The first thing I have to do, representing the Board of Regents, is to congratulate you. In this achievement it's not that it was not expected, but that it's long desired. This is the purpose why the University of Wisconsin has 13 campuses and is one of the top systems in the country and is renowned in the world. But from our perspective, I look at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee with special affection for many, many, many reasons, and I will tell you some of them. I also want to congratulate you. I say congratulations. I want to thank you. I want to thank you because you selected this university, and to us, having great students is a necessary counterpart to having great professors. Otherwise, you cannot have a great university. I want to thank your parents. I want to thank your friends. The people who are in the stands are people who are here because they're celebrating with you. They supported you. I know what that means to be supported by families and friends, even when your family is not around. But when they're present, it's so much better. And of course, I have to thank your professors. I tell you that for them, I imagine this is also a day of celebration. You are the reason they work and act every day. I know they do a lot of research. I know that they have a lot of involvement in society, trying to bring the university and the Wisconsin idea, but there is something very special in the heart of every professor I have met, and that special is somebody like you or I, somebody that is promised, and they want to bring you to actualization. This is the beginning. It's been a long beginning. It's taking a long time. I'm pretty sure you feel full of activity and desires, and I am there with you. Also, as a member of the Board of Regents, I want to say two things that perhaps will help you remember something about this day full of emotions. You will not remember my name, I can guarantee you. And you will not remember what was said here, but you'll remember one thing. You're graduating from the University of Wisconsin, which is the second largest university in this state. It is also one of the top 100 research universities. It is also a university that has a tremendous impact, and something that is very important to me. If you look from one side to the other, you're going to find out that a very large number of your fellow graduates are both minority and members, and the first members of their families to go to university, as it was with me. And I want to tell you something, that economic, social impact of what is happening with each of you is enormous. I realize you don't feel good about being an economic point or of interest, but the fact is that it is a human life, but the human life is what makes the economy and the society, and you're part of it. So that makes UWM a fantastic university because it prepares people like you and I to really succeed and participate in what I consider the most important part of the American dream, which is not just to be able to work and progress, but it's also to be able to help the society in which we live. And with that, I tell you, keep that in mind. From now on, UWM should be very close to your heart. Wherever you go, you'll find a UWM grad, you'll find kinship, you'll find empathy, you'll find sympathy, you'll find somebody who knows and has an experience very close to you, and you're gonna find somebody who's a great, great person, because you are. And I thank you for that. Have a good day.
Thank you, Regent Delgado. I'm delighted to have one of our students offer her greetings to you today. Emily Keister is graduating from our Peck School of the Arts with a bachelor's in film studies. A lot of friends. Way to go, Emily. Emily came to UWM from small town Wisconsin and became a leader on this campus. Now, I don't want to steal her thunder, but I'd like to share a couple of things about Emily. She served as one of our orientation leaders for a few years, and this year as president of the UWM Student Association, where I've gotten to know her. Emily helped lead the way on important initiatives such as student food insecurity and moving UWM toward a smoke-free campus. Without further delay, will you all please join me in welcoming Emily Keister.
Thank you. Hi, thanks everyone. How is everyone today? Good, excited, I hope really excited. Thank you all. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty nervous standing here, but I'm gonna get through it with all of you, just like I got through the last 4 years. So thank you right off the bat for making it through this with me. I really struggled to write this speech because I couldn't initially find the words to really describe the last 4 years and how much UWM really means to me and how it can kind of sum up my experience. And I'm not gonna lie, I still haven't really found them, so I'm finding them as I am giving the speech right now. So again, thank you. What I do really want to say, first to my professors and all the professors, staff, and faculty at UWM, thank you so much for everything that you do for us. Through being student body president, I got to interact a lot with students, staff, and faculty at different UW schools across the state. And I can say without a doubt that the staff and faculty that are here on our campus have so much love and so much compassion, and they want to teach us and they want to see us succeed. And that's something that's really rare, and I'm very, very thankful. So thank you to all the employees of UWM because we see you and you are the ones, you're why we're here, and we wouldn't make it without you. Yeah, let's clap. I also, to the grads, I want to thank all of you. I know how much work all of us have put into getting our degrees, and the last 4 or 5 or how many years it took for you to get to this point. Thank you all for being persistent and making it here. It means so much, and I'm super excited, as well as a lot of other things, including kind of like sweaty right now. But we are making it through. Look at us go through this. So UWM is the place where I really found my home and I found my community. But one of the things that I really think that UWM gave me was this ability to be proud of myself, which wasn't something I didn't realize I didn't have coming out of high school and when I turned 18. So being able to be here and to be exactly who I wanted to be and have the opportunity to take different leadership positions or just to get to be around people who looked differently than I did or had different opinions, and just being able to learn really taught me how to be somebody that I'm really, really proud of, and I know that I wouldn't have got that if I had not gone to this university. So I think everyone, staff, faculty, students, everyone in this room, because you really contributed to something really wonderful for each and every one of us, and that's definitely not a small thing. So thank you to everyone who's standing in this room or sitting in this room right now. To my fellow grads, we're about to journey into the next stages of our lives at such a critical and really, really important time in society. And it's because of all of you that I really have hope and courage for our next steps. I've seen so much fight and so much really, really hard work come from the students at UWM, and that's really special. So I'm really, really excited. Again, thank you all for being here, for listening to me ramble, and thank you for being a part of my last official Go Panthers!
So Emily, as a graduate, is going to join her class. Thank you, Emily. Well done. Today's graduates are about to join the very distinguished UWM alumni community. To tell you more about the people that our graduates will be joining is Brintel Handley. He's the treasurer of the UWM Alumni Association. He also serves as the vice president of business banking at BMO Harris Bank. Please welcome to the podium, Brintel Handley.
Thank you, Chancellor. Good afternoon. On behalf of more than 183,000 living alumni, and as a proud member of class of 1992, I offer my congratulations. I also warmly welcome you to the UWM alumni family. Upon graduation, each of you automatically becomes a member of our dues-free Alumni Association. We'll share more information with you via email welcome this week. The UWM Alumni Association is pleased to give all graduates who cross the stage today a commemorative Class of 2018 coin. Congratulations. Lastly, we want to keep tabs on how you are doing. Later today, you'll receive a survey from the Career Planning and Resource Center and ask that you please complete it. To the newest members of our strong alumni network, best of luck, keep in touch, and welcome to our family of proud Panthers.
Thank you, Brentel. As I look out over this audience, I see countless faces of support. Our graduates have received a great deal of non-academic support and inspiration on their journey to be here today. It has come from parents, spouses, children, friends, colleagues, and family, many far away and many who are here. And those who are far away, I know, are beaming their support to you. Class of 2018, to recognize everything that's been done for you by those in the audience to support and inspire you, which led you here today, I would like you all, bachelor's, master's, and PhD students, to please rise and give your parents, family, friends, and other supporters a thunderous standing ovation. Very nice. I think they feel the love. Now, let me share a few comments about Peter Fagan, who is our esteemed commencement speaker. You may have heard of the Milwaukee Bucks, you know, the pro basketball team that had the Boston Celtics on the run during the first round of the NBA playoffs. Peter is the president of the Milwaukee Bucks. He has enlivened this city in many ways since arriving in Milwaukee in 2014. Most people don't know that becoming the president of the Bucks was kind of happenstance for Peter. A native New Yorker, there's no doubt that he has the chops to lead a large sports enterprise. Yet the genesis of Peter becoming the leader of the Bucks was at a school, the Trevor Day School in Manhattan, where Peter's brother is the assistant head of school and director of the upper school, who's joined us here as well today. Two of the Bucks co-owners had children attending the school, and Peter's brother connected them with Peter to do an analysis of the team from a development and sales perspective. And the rest is history, as the saying goes. Peter's professional background includes roles as the Chief Marketing Officer and Revenue Officer for the Deluxe Entertainment Services Group, Vice President of Marketing and Business Development with the Madison Square Garden Company, and various roles with the New York Knicks, among others. What sets Peter apart, and it's not that his brother is an identical twin. By the way, how many of you knew that? What sets Peter apart is what I call big hat thinking. He has completely reimagined a new future for the Bucks with a vision of a championship team playing in a state-of-the-art facility that is the nucleus for partnerships, community building, and economic growth. Clearly, we have seen this expansive thinking in action. And now it gives me great pleasure to turn things over to our commencement speaker so that we can hear his energy and insights. Peter.
Good afternoon, Panthers. Whoa. Chancellor Money, faculty, friends, family, and of course, 2018 graduates. It's a privilege and an honor to stand here before you today. I can't thank you enough for this invitation. I'm humbled, I'm grateful, appreciative, nervously sweaty, and have a little bit of anxiety, so thanks. Why would UWM ask me to speak at this most important, most momentous event, your commencement? I can only think of a few reasons. I'm sure this will be short. I have an attention issue. I call it ADA, Attention deficit advantage. I don't spend a lot of time on things. No one's gonna fall asleep, I promise you that. I might swear, but I promise not to drop the F-bomb. I promised my mom. I love life, and after 48 years of it, have collected a few tips that might come in handy for this audience in particular. My story is pretty simple. I've had the good fortune to work for several visionary leaders who not only wanted to buy an NBA franchise, but wanted to transform the city of Milwaukee in the process. We spent the last 4 years reinvigorating a team, growing a business, building a world-class arena and district, and redefining what corporate citizenship and responsibility can look like. I simply have the greatest job. I have a job that allows me to do work that I love to do. You can take that as a takeaway, guys, as one of the things. And now I'm here to tell you, you can do the same in whatever future you choose after UWM. Your story is also simple, maybe a little bit scary as we sit here today. You're all about to enter the workforce or continue your education, and whether you're into accounting or zookeeping or teaching or anything in between, there are things that you can do to make yourself more successful and make this world a better place. At the Bucks, we've defined 8 guiding principles for success and bettering the world. These principles are in no specific order. They are simple and self-explanatory. So of course, because this is a commencement speech, I will put them in order and explain them. Number 1 of guiding principles, be present or don't show up. Give your best or nothing. Just being there is not existence, guys. Engage. Sounds easy. Number 2, set ridiculously high standards for yourself and others. It's beyond being early. It's beyond proofreading your assignments. It's really creating goals and roadmaps, being curious to reimagine the possible. Think beyond what's been done before. Number 3, include everyone. People first. I can tell you there are very few businesses or organizations that have to be top secret. Inclusion means over-communicating, have those team meetings, have your one-on-ones, have your check-ins. You know what people like? People like to be informed, and those that are informed are more productive. Keep people informed. In fact, at the Bucks, one of the most interesting things during people's exit interviews, and I can't imagine people actually leave the Bucks, but when they do, we give them exit interviews. They say one of the greatest takeaways is the fact that we do monthly company meetings and how valuable that is for them. Number 4, understand that culture happens with or without you. Choose to engage. Again, a theme. If you don't engage, you have no one to blame but yourself. Do not be surprised that culture happens and the environment changes if you haven't had input in it. It will. Have input, put your footprint on it, make it your environment and culture. Number 5, make sure your words match your actions. Talk the talk, then walk the walk. If you promise a response, if you promise an assignment, if you promise the details and research, fulfill the promise. It's that simple. And then for a lot of you, this is interesting, number 6, you have to realize that the best, most effective form of social media is face-to-face relationships. So half of you are, yes. Half of you are tweeting, texting, snapping. You're on your Facebook. These are all supplementary to direct personal relationships. They are not replacements for personal relationships. Proactively develop personal relationships. Don't run away from them. Hiding behind your device is running away from them. The personal relationships you establish now with your colleagues, your clients, your business partners will carry you through the tough times and, more importantly, enable you to carry others. Number 7, another simple one. Don't be a jerk. Be nice. Great leaders and teammates are seldom ever jerks. Always maintain a sense of humor. Life has enough drama, guys. You do not have to add to it. Self-awareness and lighthearted self-deprecation always beat self-promotion and taking the situation or oneself too seriously. It's okay to have fun. Have fun. Finally, and most importantly, work your butt off. The one constant of every successful person I know is they work harder than 99% of the rest of the population. The good news is you can control that. So control it. Work your butt off. These all seem simple, right? But incredibly difficult to follow consistently. And I know, because I failed at every one of these principles at one time or another. The more good news is following any one of these principles will make you more of a success. There is winning and losing. There are always and always will be bumps in the road. The important thing is not how far you fall, but it's how fast you pick yourself up and how strong you are in finding solutions. Be solution-oriented. In closing, I'd like to say thank you again for this opportunity to pass along any little bit of advice that might be useful for you in your future. I'd also like to thank my team, the Bucks owners, my Bucks family, Marnie Lauer McDonough, who happens to be a PhD candidate at UWM, who helped me prepare for this speech. I thank her very much. Bruce Block, John Sheska, my entire family, and especially my wife. Little hint for you guys, always thank your spouse when you're doing things like that. If you haven't already thanked your parents or the countless other people who've assisted you in this journey, thank them again and again and again. And if you remember anything out of this entire address, I hope you remember these 9 words. Work your ass off and make this world better. Congratulations, you are all graduates now. Now get to work and change the world, and go Panthers!
I'd say go Panthers and go Bucks. Let's hear it for Peter Fagan. I love those pointers, and I have to stress the last one. And I tell you, employers, parents, students show me every day how hard our students work. I think that's one of the differentiating qualities of Panther. We know about work, and we have made a difference. 183,000 alumni strong. So let's hear it for Panthers again. So before you know it, today is going to be a memory to savor. Our remarkable students and video team, led by Chris and Mary Baylor, Kyle, have created a little something to get us started down memory lane. Let's take a look at these graduates as they take us on a throwback tour of TV shows that shaped more than one generation.
I find a way. If you open
Now this is a story all about how exams turned my life upside down. So I'd like to take a minute, just kick it with me. I tell you how I became princess of the Cream City. Southside Milwaukee, born and raised. On the playground is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. And I was sinking three-pointers outside of the school.
Introduction before we blow your mind. The show was all of that, and yes, we do it all the time. So sit your booty on the floor or in a chair, ground or in the air. Just don't go nowhere, 'cause everything we do, I'll be there for you. When the rain starts to pour, I'll be there for you. Like I've been there before, I'll be there for you. 'Cause I'm there for you.
Wisconsin!
Well, that's fantastic. There's nothing like a combination of nostalgia and new ventures all wrapped into one. I'm told that there are some outtakes of this video, and if you want to see them, visit UWM's Facebook channel later today. Now, getting back to our ceremony. We're about to begin the most anticipated and most important part of today's program. We will be recognizing our graduates. So, 4 volunteers make up a vital part of this part of the program, the people who read the graduates' names. I'd like to thank our readers for their help today. They include Alyssa Conrady, Christina DeSpears, Jean Salzer, and Betty Warras. Please join me in thanking them. A final word for all ceremony participants. To make today's program as meaningful to the last graduate to walk across the stage as it is to the first, I request that after you receive your degree, that you please return to your seat for the remainder of the ceremony. Your fellow graduates and I thank you for this consideration, and I can tell you, given the weather out there today, you're better off in here anyway. I think snow is on the way, so let's stay here. Parents and friends, there's final words of instruction for you as well. You may have been asked by your graduate not to shout or cheer when their name is read. Well, please know that a chancellor outranks a graduate, so their request is hereby overruled. Don't hesitate to show your appreciation for their accomplishment. In fact, I strongly encourage it. Now, I call upon Provost Johannes Britz to begin the process of awarding our academic degrees.
Thank you, Chancellor Moni. And I call upon the Dean of the Graduate School, Dean Maria Gajajowska-Józefowska, who will present candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy and the Doctor of Physical Therapy.
Thank you, Provost Britz. Candidates for the degree Doctor of Philosophy and Doctor of Physical Therapy will please rise. Chancellor Moni, these scholars have devoted years of intensive work to graduate studies and research. In addition, they have defended dissertations that have been accepted by faculty committees as substantial contributions to knowledge in their respective fields. Therefore, upon recommendation of the Graduate Faculty Committee and by vote of the Board of Regents, they are presented for the highest academic recognition within the university, the doctoral degree.
Dean Gajdarjiska-Józefowska, thank you. Students, you have completed requirements for your doctorate, and on the recommendation of the Graduate Faculty Committee, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the University of Wisconsin System Board of Regents, I submit you to the appropriate doctorate degree. In testimony thereof, please come forward at the direction of the marshals and receive your diploma, the emblem of your achievement, your academic hood.
Students in the Doctor of Physical Therapy program receive their academic hoods from program faculty, Dr. Catherine Zalewski and Dr. Victoria Merchant. Margaret Mooney. Sarah Ty. Jennifer Drews. Elizabeth Graff. Fallon Apollon. Sarah Hutchins. Lindsay Fons. Ryan Gilbert. Zachary Perez. James Menor. Rachel Popelka. Ifani Osude. Kevin Tolsman. Ashley Kelleher. Julie Dwyer. Kathleen Van Zeeland. Billy Weber. Erica Scharf. Elizabeth Lindner. Kira Thompson. Michael Griffin. Arash Mohimani, escorted by Timothy Patrick. Yi Ching Zhao, escorted by Mary Shimoyama. Imad Omrani, escorted by Nidal Abu Zara. Alex Francis, escorted by Ilya Avdev. Ali Bakshinejad, escorted by Roshan D'Souza. Yao Jun Wang, escorted by Yu Liu. Xiaoru Gu, escorted by Junzhong Chen. Ren Ren, also escorted by Junzhong Chen. Hilara Tohidi, escorted by Sanjoy Ghosh. Mohammed Al Imran, escorted by Sanjoy Ghosh. Kamlesh Tiwari, escorted by Sanjoy Ghosh. Sandy Young, escorted by Wai Chiao. And Cheng Cheng Li, escorted by Wai Chiao. Sajad Farahani, escorted by Wilkistar Otieno. Nicholas Lerna, escorted by Scott Straith. And Ju Kong, escorted by Mike Gutzinger.
So please give a round of applause to the doctoral degree recipients. Chancellor Moni, Dean Maria will now award the master's degrees to candidates who have fulfilled the degree requirements.
Would the degree candidates for Master of Architecture, Master of Business Administration, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Healthcare Administration, Master of Science in Management, Master of Music, Master of Science, and Master of Urban Planning please rise? Chancellor Moni, I present these candidates for a second, third, or terminal degree in their respective fields. Upon recommendation of the Graduate Faculty Committee and by vote of the Regents, they are eligible for admission to their appropriate degrees.
Thank you, Dean Gajarjiska Josavaska. You, student, have completed the requirements for the appropriate master's degrees. On recommendation of the Graduate Faculty Committee and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Wisconsin System, I admit you to the appropriate master's degrees. In testimony thereof, please come forward and receive your diploma when directed by the marshals. Until then, please remain seated.
School of Architecture and Urban Planning. Nathan Weber. Benjamin Mather. Sauron Sanchez.
How do I say it? College of Health Sciences. Alexandra Hayden.
Marcel Utek.
Nicole Walston.
Andrew Weiskopf.
Kristen Spielbauer.
Hayden Newton.
Karen Shaw Buckley.
Amy Morrison.
Regard El Jahani.
Sean Patel.
Alex Hawking.
Abigail Rollinger.
Lucy Koshway.
Joe Goodrow.
Jonah Bielfeld.
William Nelk.
Megan Jones.
Nia Lee.
Shelby Gotang Koo.
Emma Price.
Molly Paskey.
Amanda Nash.
Madison Meyer.
Marion X.
Madeline Murphy.
Katie Bennett.
Molly Hobbs.
Chris Sander.
Tissa Ben Adan.
Trent Schultz.
Laura Aylen.
Alexis Krates.
Casey Carroll.
Corey Bogenschutz.
Megan Gates.
Randy Frederick.
Kelly Russo.
Eric Overland.
Heather Christensen.
Jeffrey Lazuka.
Sally Ann Sierra.
Lubar B. Sheldon B. Lubar School of Business.
Allison Sauter.
Mohaduddin Ahmed.
Mariah Thompson.
Stephen Nelson.
Catherine Nagello.
David Harthog.
Margaret Mary Rose Stankiewicz.
Jacob Wick.
Elizabeth Schulk.
Adam Altuve.
Anna Nowotny.
Michael Robledo.
Jennifer Lambert.
Jasmine Aurora Gonzalez.
Zachary Caruth.
Des Flagg.
Melissa Armstrong.
Adrian Kruger.
Sarah Beckenstein.
Chase
Beckenstein.
Molly.
Elise McGillis.
Samantha Pinella.
Yvonne Caruzza.
Jacob Farman.
Gladys Gonzalez.
Sheoa Feng.
Sundeep Kahara.
Michael Preem.
Peck School of the Arts.
William Moyer IV.
Arthur Vanoy.
Carl Vanderwart.
Adam Worlto.
Caroline Reeves.
Samantha Roche.
Robert Reeves.
Claire LaFontaine.
Lena Warahade.
Matt Kuhlman.
Amrita Choi Thari.
Francis Durapose.
Archana Lakhmani.
Margaret Trower.
Sandos Sarsauer.
Emil Camacho.
Tatiana Sirbu.
Jennifer Grokowski.
Julie Ponke.
Pen Chen Kao.
Christiana Huth.
Vanessa Weber.
Delta Triplet.
Alessandro Rodriguez Ruiz.
Lena Lee.
Heidi Barker.
Jason Buckles.
Yulia McCulloch.
Richard Seipel.
Caitlin Dan.
Jordan Garvin.
Shannon Quinn.
David Brommel.
Aaron Lane.
Rachel Nelson.
Jennifer Reinke.
Alexander Probst.
Justin Dominic Melvin.
Alexander Churchill.
Monique Marie Haley.
Jennifer Bame.
Tracy Wilkinson Martin.
Miranda Henning.
College of Engineering and Applied Science. Melody Parnazan.
Pamela Gabriel.
Yuchen Hu.
Michelle Yeager.
ZK Jiang.
Jared Ramos.
Yuchi Wei.
Tess Nelson.
Janae Peterson.
Lily O'Brien.
Maram Omari.
Taylor Williams.
Brian Jones.
Brian Lee.
Nirajan Adhikari.
Andrew Stott.
Siddhant Kandal.
Carl Shem.
Bibik Weigel.
Angie Tabrizi.
Kuruthika Pandari.
Matthew Mahoney.
Walid Raymond.
Joshua Gardner.
Xingyang Liu.
Zachary Dugan.
Jeru Zhang.
Annie Brookman.
Vasil Zemdak.
Virginie Cabral.
Fahid Bakhtiari.
Christopher Haroun.
Ahmed Gazay.
Francis Rule.
Ornina Shimon.
Cody Blazer.
Tsuyi Lee.
Jacqueline Check.
Hermanjaran Anabazagi.
Paige Steffens.
Remya Othe Yoth.
Emily Meyer.
Gonchu Chen.
Katarina Petronovich.
Mahitha Sudhakar Vula.
Devin Mertens.
Sarabi Kanwar.
Nicole Lichtag.
Darshit Gonzalez.
Jeff Owens.
Gurpreet Singh.
Dakota Chapman.
Salah Alarjan Faj.
Adniki Ladindi.
Suravan Janamanchi.
Lauren Wolfel.
Bella Jackson.
Ashley Lokeno.
Archana Munaraju.
Adam Dumont.
Shwachala Virapaneni.
Aaron Carbonu.
Jin Jung.
Victoria Vertelka. Tara Radman. Tyler Waitkiss. Kelton Bowman. Dan Perno. Yu Zhang. Maura Rich. Emily Keehan. Jacob Legault. Alexis Toby. Gage Bean. Brianna Iverson. Abby Van Hookien. Bobala Adabi. Thomas Shimp. Miguel Garcia. May Zhang. Yanyan Chan. Demonth Reddy. Varun Ravi. Priyanka Wakalanka. Miko Roth. Bin Yan. Amy Fooling. Alexander Giuliani. Ryan Namowitz. Juan Carlos Gonzalez. Blake Whiskershen. Elizabeth Black. Caitlin Nelson. Ashley Hoffman. Johanna Bemis. Amir Kaloti. Danya Wadan. Zemo Shen.
So, Chancellor Moni, we now come to the part of the program that has been known to get rather loud. It is that part that recognizes those candidates who have completed their studies leading to the bachelor's degree. I therefore call upon Dean Kanti Prasad of the Sheldon B. Lubar School of Business.
Candidates for the degree Bachelor of Business Administration and Bachelor of Arts in Global Studies will please rise. Chancellor Moni, these candidates have completed their course requirements, and upon recommendation of the faculty of the Sheldon B. Lubar School of Business, which has just been granted a full 5-year extension of AACSB accreditation for all its business and accounting programs, and by vote of the Regents, they're presented for their degree. Candidates, please be seated.
Thank you, Dean Kanti. I now call upon Dean Bob Greenstreet of the School of Architecture and Urban Planning.
Candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Architectural Studies, will you please rise? Chancellor Money, these candidates, even the two in the front there, have completed their course requirements, and upon recommendation of the faculty of the School of Architecture and Urban Planning, the only school of architecture in the state of Wisconsin, and coincidentally the best school of architecture in the state of Wisconsin. And by vote of the Regents, they are presented for their degree. Good job, team. Sit down.
Thank you, Dean Bob. And now I call Dean Scott Emmons of the Peck School of the Arts.
Candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Fine Arts will please rise and be heard. Chancellor Money, these talented artists, scholars, and educators have completed their course requirements, and upon recommendation of the faculty of the Peck School of the Arts and by the vote of the Regents, they are presented for their degree. Candidates, please be seated.
Thank you, Dean Scott. I now call upon Dean Brett Peters of the College of Engineering and Applied Science.
Candidates for Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Engineering and Applied Science, please rise and be louder than everyone. Chancellor Money, these talented and creative individuals are poised to use their analytical training and innovative spirit to go forth and change the world. Whereas they have completed their rigorous course requirements, been recommended by the college faculty, and approved by the Board of Regents, I'm therefore proud to present them for their appropriate degrees. Candidates, please be seated.
Thank you, Dean Brett. Now I call upon Dean Ron Sisler of the College of Health Sciences.
Okay, now. Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the College of Health Sciences, though we are fewer, we're going to be the loudest. Please rise. Woo! Chancellor Money, these outstanding candidates have completed their course requirements, and upon recommendation of the faculty of the premier College of Health Sciences in the state of Wisconsin, and by vote of the Regents, they are presented for their degree. Candidates, please be seated. Thank you.
And now, will all the candidates for the bachelor degree please rise? So, Chancellor Money, these brilliant and outstanding candidates from several schools and colleges of the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee have been presented by their respective deans for their appropriate degrees.
Thank you, Provost Britz. Students, you've completed the requirements for your respective degrees. Therefore, upon recommendation of the various faculties and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Wisconsin system, I admit you to the appropriate bachelor's degree for the courses that you have completed. In testimony thereof, you may come forward and receive your diploma when directed by the marshals. Until then, please be seated.
Peck School of the Arts.
School of Architecture and Urban Planning.
Dion Robinson.
Dalton McCary.
Arcadia Katzenbergers.
Ryan Borland.
Olivia Greppentrog.
Peter Bonishow.
Lauren Yankee.
Evan Kind.
Riley Decora.
Tavisa Sintave.
Angelica Flagg.
Jude Mariute.
Andrew Nativ.
Joseph Pouch. Nicole Dolezal.
Brogan Moriarty.
Benjamin Washburn.
Joseph Barbieri.
Jessica Labeef.
Alex Susko.
Elena Farron.
Kyle Hannikin.
Stenar Skoglin Anderson.
John Sengalapet.
Eli Libanow.
Daniel Urick.
Quincy Drain.
Ariana Mooley.
Max Maselli.
Katie Wilmering.
Kevin Murray.
Tanya Huss.
Christina Sutileta.
Gabrielle Tesfaye.
Asal Isa.
Stephanie Valdevarde.
Sarah Alkahmi.
McKenna Krupa.
Matthew Stock.
Ezekiel Kelderman.
Mitchell Greeton.
Troy Tyler.
Noah Monty.
Jeffrey Robison.
Ryan Pubens.
M. Jack.
School of Business.
Carolyn Betcher.
Aaron Ferguson.
Casey Rosh.
Iman Kadada.
Rebecca Bollinger.
Basil Al-Khalif.
Angela Rom.
Benjamin Coles.
Graham Billings.
Michael Aribias.
Caitlin Robert.
Shi Yang Vang.
Zach Tremblay.
Jackie Huang.
Jimmy Wyneth.
Tyler Goad.
Haley Moore.
Brent Gassner.
Rosa Moen.
Hoang Lee.
Rebecca Whitty.
Jessica Plumley.
Kaylin King.
Brittany Bram.
Anna Pakalski.
Benjamin Wenzel.
Nakia Leon.
Jordan Fury.
Molly Kiefer.
Jacob Hornack.
Tiffany Mayfield.
Michael Kerr. Luis Fletton.
Alexander Grug.
Daniel Melnick.
Shantae Kelly.
Connor Riley.
Zagong Peng.
Nicole Saha.
Shishin Tien.
Victor Mora.
Juan Gan.
Allison Godboys.
Zichen Wong.
Thomas Herbert.
Samantha Hine.
Alex Griffin.
Ian Cessna.
Morgan Aschenbrenner.
Emily Keister.
Melissa Belchek.
Riley Peterman.
Tamara Alexander.
Caitlin Mader.
Tyler Espinoza.
Nicole Kasperson.
Noah Frischler.
Kyle Ann Grandies.
Alexis Hamilton.
Carolyn Bristow.
Morgan Young.
Edward Pronley.
Jacob Stillen.
Corey LaFleur.
Dan Lohr.
Charles Mathis.
Danae Schwartz.
Lindy Frazier.
Jessica Tao.
Marissa Gentz.
Michael Hensel.
Nicole Henricks.
Brett Lentz.
Naomi Dable.
Spencer Kniezel.
Trevor Hintz.
David Kroll.
Reem Manfaluti.
Devin Kopet.
Emily Duffy.
Solomon Matlub.
Reem Alwaji.
Chase Duchateau.
Kays Alakidi.
Joseph Rischt.
Connor Bursing.
Brett Steyer.
Alexander Kaiser.
David Max Wiley.
Megan Marin.
Madison Nowak.
Eric Ghani.
Brittany Lepfy.
Jonathan Fries.
Emily Reinhardt.
Ian Guyette.
Giovanni Acevedo.
Thomas Schremp.
Zachary Zars.
Chelsea Nanfeld.
Alex Milosevic.
Danielle Atto.
Andrew Mark Toby.
Perla Robles.
Jacob Vernanen.
Melissa Mersch.
Paige Kukla.
Heidi Geisler.
Megan LaPlante.
Masuma Aldar.
Lindsay Schwab.
Sari Kunish.
Elizabeth Mora Gutierrez.
Afri Alam.
Megan Apga North.
Christopher Trejo.
Caitlin Illingworth.
Connor Main.
Zachary Canner.
Peter Welpley.
Connor Shreve.
Eric Stark.
Garrett Goodwick.
Michael Dodge.
Madeline Barrett.
Haley Bleo.
Ronald Vargo.
Sarah Smith.
Amina Nimmer.
Megan Kuhn.
Songkyo Zhong.
Alexandria Hardman.
Churchalo.
Jose Lozano.
Justin Dex Langley.
Thomas Bryant.
Chandler Brightsman Evershaw.
Nicholas Goal.
Mohammed Damiani.
Peter Mua.
Chaveng.
Aaron Hamoth.
Servang.
Gabriela Cisneros.
Lucy Chang.
William Comis.
Elena Winston.
Emma Kean.
Jordan Myers.
Emily Bush.
Alyssa Gardner.
Samuel Catania.
Marcelino Ramirez.
Kathleen Pharisee.
Justin Gorski.
Bryce Ring.
Kristen Pachero Barragan.
College of Engineering and Applied Science. Ian Clark.
Benjamin Wagner.
Christopher Magnuson.
Zach Vandiat.
Nathaniel DeLove.
Shannon Scully.
Christopher Schwab.
Carrie Lind.
Michael Garner.
Rachel Ryman.
Joel Lopez. Kimberly Walsh.
Abby Schneider.
Ayang Mua.
Kelly Jankowski.
Joseph Corral.
Brian Urban.
Anthony Geiger.
Justin Updegraw.
Alex Lesher.
Santiago Gomez Gomez.
Matthew Foote.
Noah Ricker.
Jefferson Buchanan.
Ryan Kearns.
Ryan Kennedy.
Nicholas Smith.
Kyle Garum.
Brian Cartwright.
Brandon Corey.
Connor Merrick.
George Razor.
Ian Durallo.
Mitchell Allard.
Madeline Walls.
Jessica Ferruza.
Hao Lin.
Ian Addison.
Rishing Wong.
David Widener.
Tong Tong Hao.
Ozan Emson.
Mohammed Darwich.
Ernst Arnhold.
Christopher Legault.
Sam Gollin.
Adnan Beg.
Brandon Sigelski.
Caitlin Speaker.
Songjin Kang.
Abel Terry Moman.
Sufeng Vang.
Jason Christensen.
Austin Herr.
Nicholas Creech.
Alexander Yang.
John MacArthur.
Ronald Zalewski.
Taylor Johnson.
Robert Ammerling.
Tiara Castro.
Pat Soldner.
Elizabeth Stiles.
Shishin Dong.
Zane Moose Dancer.
Zachary Ressler.
Christopher Lynch.
Eric Hoffman.
Nuzia Bowers.
Ryan Olson.
Anhad Shergill.
Kyle Remick.
Joseph Jordan.
Padua Duangana.
Kelsey Gustafson.
Logan Prus.
Anjali Meeks.
Tyler Nymphius.
Paige Smith.
Derek Gemmel.
Shannon Mullins.
Ryan Honorlaw.
Victoria Sweeney.
Emily Gerstein.
Devin Zelinsky.
Jeremiah Gable.
Angela Reyes.
Maria Zampolis.
Alyssa Shore.
Benjamin Bieberitz.
Natalia Ayala.
Brandon Pillmeyer.
Brian Gorlick.
Kane Repke.
Stephanie Aker.
Nicholas Roy. Austin Menke.
Ahmad Al-Mugrabi.
Eric Heckman.
Fabian Houghton.
Justin Jacobson.
Pali.
James Kennedy.
Inyola Adenyi.
Adam Lowe. Michael Stefik.
Waniba Cole.
Scott Frazier.
Brittany Buckley.
Evan Tobin.
Mitchell Carroll.
Zachary Barabee.
Carrie Schneider.
Ku Yang.
Devin Hanrahan.
Timothy Zhang.
Mohsin Aljeshi.
Andrew Larson.
Abdul Rahman Al-Madari.
Thomas Larson.
Ahmed Shaban.
Hussein Adams.
Mohammed Al-Shamasi.
Aram Rosa.
Mohammed Al-Sa Shaban.
Paul Unger.
Amar Al-Haza.
Ryan Frankie.
Jordanay Simone Moore.
Allison Yang.
Shelby Marie Berlin.
Benjamin Chapman.
Karen Robinhorst.
Sebastian Olasire.
Eric Scott.
Mitchell Berendt.
Jacob Grodek.
Kevin Falk.
Aaron Sherman.
Colton Williams.
Evan Becker.
Mortada Suleiman.
Todd Williams.
Cassie Kramer.
Jack Reisman.
Anna Grindy.
Anthony Shave.
Sierra Coyle.
Caleb Abeglin.
Chris Van Stratton.
Parth Patel.
Mary Leonard.
Cameron Fredrickson.
Alyssa Beth Goodrich.
Stefan Zakowski.
Allie Fojet.
Silas Petrie.
Hannah Anderson.
Sammy Jajur.
Baggio Simakun.
Logan Smith.
Alberto Garcia.
Cody Hensrud.
Casey Jeffson.
Michael Hansen.
Ricky Bergman.
Andrew Gross.
Corey Kamen.
Naif Al-Salem.
Sadie Fuller.
Abraham Abraham.
Deandra Larson.
Edgar Guerrero.
Elissa Belderback.
Dishan Wang.
Ellie Belderback.
Brittany Bembenek.
Vang Cha.
Nisrit Pandy.
Melissa Yang.
Max Lucas Bruger.
Muang Lee.
Joshua McEllen.
Spencer Kellogg.
Zachary Stadler.
Callie-Ann Chappell.
Tyler Estes.
Nicholas Grady.
Raibinder Singh.
Alexander Howe.
Sean Kroll.
Brandon Stepro.
Katie Hoagland.
James Robert Luggington Jr.
Camille Purda.
Jarrett Bergman.
Justin Stangy.
Kauchesh Zong.
Brian Schaefer. Zachary Lobbs.
Shreya Badracha.
Cecilia Caston.
Simran Kaur.
Brady Matheson.
Shagan Gupata.
Mitchell Benke.
Vanessa Roman Galato.
Jason Stefke.
Molly Harmon.
Mohammed Al-Somali.
Stephanie White.
Mohammed Abdul Aziz.
Kaylee Fassbender.
Ibrahim Al-Shari.
Desiree Noah.
Ali Al-Hussein.
Thomas Anderson.
David Fraley.
Brock Ferger.
Gabriel Merriman.
Chris Gonya.
Vishal Pipalia.
Peter Ditter.
Dixit Dudhat.
Alexander Sales.
Gonzo Kuta Lane.
Cache Thompson.
Samuel Webster.
Amanda Field.
Fernando Buchanan Nugaron.
Edwin Sabella.
Matthew Nordman.
Brandon Pick.
Michael Davis.
Zach Hay.
Mitchell Ott.
Riney Van Stuypen.
Austin Young.
Catherine Torchia.
Caleb Rosama.
Paige Bonransky.
Edwin Izeku.
Chase Young.
Juan Schoberg.
Nate De La Barra.
Kyle Becker.
Diamond Jewel Warren.
Nicholas DeLeo.
Charles Edward Organ II.
Rick Hammerer.
Getty Omar.
Mohammed Al-Muzel.
Eric Gonzalez Corpus.
Yes, Jenny Foster.
Quinn Fahey.
Victor Jimenez Rico.
Karina Laufenberg.
Nathan Kaczynski.
Emily Ho.
Timothy Hennessy.
Drew Collar.
Valerie Seidel.
Emily Buds.
Xiaoji Li.
Addison Schultz.
Ahmad Rashad Tawabuddin.
Ryan Baden.
Abdul Aziz Al Hamad.
Brady Bruss.
Hussein Al Nasir.
Christopher Vonderlin.
Angela Fleischman.
Ryan Wensloff.
Lahao Tao.
Nicholas Moss.
Jumana Al Muraj.
Sungjung Oh.
College of Health Sciences. Leo Wheaton.
Hunyang Kim.
Erica Patterson.
Jessica Vandervoort.
Ashley Buchholz.
Katie Keenan.
Mallory Washington.
Megan Pallas.
Casey Bensley.
Rachel Mulerath.
Bradley Krippendorf.
Sam Gulch.
Christina Wirtz.
Peter Jones.
Ian Teswanot.
Rachel Seamer.
Joseph Jocelyn.
Rebecca Sampson.
Haley Simpson.
Aladdin Omar.
Sai Yang.
Odai Assad.
Julian Mayer.
Kyle Matthews.
Michelle Foss.
Grace Winter.
Garcella Rubio.
Keelan Jin.
Puchi Cheng.
Louis Roloff.
Kimberly Larson.
Joshua Timmons.
Taisha Harper.
Brett Albers.
Javon Albright.
William Prescott Marshall.
Jafar Albad Rab Allah. Nabi. Sorry.
Ben Oliver.
Jackson Bigham.
Tina Zhang.
Jonathan Copeland.
Hua Lor.
Lindsay Weiss.
Brianna Capri Thaddeson.
Ping Ving.
Nicole Arnold.
Rena Ikuta.
Nicole Venturvini.
Whitney Gregg.
Rebecca Geyer.
Daniel Winnicky.
Dominic D'Alessandro.
Zaki Abdulagud.
Billy Quirk.
Caitlin Rowlett.
Jay Peters.
Julie Harrison.
Ty Hoffman.
Courtney Marr.
Celine Diedrich.
Alicia Mixon.
Barbara Zhang.
Holly Duenas.
Chelsea Raiola.
Madeline Tucker.
Wala Al-Jeshi.
Michaelin Olson.
Amal Al-Jeshi.
Corbin Donovan.
Reginald Willman.
Brittany McKinley.
Stephen Mulvey.
Josh Matthews.
Thomas Upman.
Noah Kilps.
Benjamin Wimmer.
Spencer Wall.
Nicholas Price.
Cody Halper.
Erica Smith.
Michael Tukas.
Sarah Bentley.
Jeff Bensky.
Youssef Aledin.
Corey Dufik.
Aaron Sontag.
Devin Frosh.
Amar Al-Mustafa.
Ricky Sarna.
Matt Mansky.
Siraj El-Safar.
Savannah Hiddle.
Amanda Hitchison.
Alex Bolton.
Amber Young.
Jacob Newstetter.
Lacey Roach.
Evan Rundy.
Olivia Willard.
Thomas Gull.
Bonnie Dietrich.
Laura Scott.
Catherine Wilson.
Tuan Lee.
Lydia Monfort.
Amanda Rodriguez.
Bailey Votranra.
Brittany Tainter.
Brianne Trelavin.
Carol Elger.
Jessica Burnett.
Natalie Perry.
Clinton Plowman.
Austin Hayburn.
Hannah Pilgard.
Paige Wiesend.
Christopher Haglar.
Robert Schacht.
Megan Dickinson.
Veng Kong.
Taylor Willish.
Michael Sokolowski.
Sarah Laurie.
Caitlin Regal.
Pahu Jennifer Yang.
Matthew Rebstock.
Micaiah Mura.
Aaron Copleen.
Stephanie Bassett.
Benjamin Novak.
Yelena Ristic.
Kelsey Kohler.
Savannah May.
Caitlin Duranzo.
Coley Yang.
Nicole Piketty.
Lee Vang.
Sydney Menser.
Song Shung.
Carter Vanasek.
Justin Stefik.
Jonathan Olszewski.
Brooke Charles.
Clayton Keisley.
Robert Trimble.
Zuzu Chi.
Carolyn Engman.
Matthew Fitzpatrick.
Christina Bouchard.
Dalton Nelson.
Margaret Burns.
Justin Zahn.
Kathleen Hansen.
Lindsay Miner.
Amarui Okwande.
Rachel Bray.
Kayla Farman.
Alyssa Thomas.
Emily Merlstrom.
Catherine Hafmeister.
Brianna Magurder.
Alexander Williamson.
April White.
Ashley Ladoa.
Jar Jung.
Steve Hemister.
Shelby Graydonis.
Allison Rosh.
Rebecca Cresson.
Justine Welsh.
Sierra Kanan.
Chantel Furjay.
Jacqueline Corner. Matthew Picard.
Patrick Hanrahan.
Maria Valdez.
Drew Spath.
Jasmine D. Ellis.
John Ponko.
Chad Blazinski.
Jishan Alice Chang.
Stephen Yorio.
John Lu Sheng.
Ajian Yang.
Yiru Fan.
Catherine Borkovic.
David Gomez.
Michaela Medina.
Christopher Wall.
Emily Snow.
Jonathan Huntington II.
Sarah Conley.
Nick Guerrera.
Aaron McKee.
Nicholas Covelli.
Octavia Winters.
Dominic Costanzo.
Janelle Elise Barcelona.
Kellyanne Milkey.
Alicia Herr.
Calvin Condon.
Cheyenne Osgood.
Noah Getch.
Natalie Darrow.
David Lofredo.
Serena Marcato.
Tyler Triveline.
Ashley Webb.
Aria Kulili.
Adriana Reyes.
Mark Glowacki.
Huli Zhang.
Francesco Cafura.
Natalie Wiltowski Smith.
Leah Amich.
Carissa?
Teresa Robichaud.
Teresa Robichaud.
Luke Schlew.
Oh, Daniel Ross Linza.
Taylor Goddard.
Joseph Linza.
Nick Moon.
Alexander Brosis.
Magnus Flo Flatadal.
Austin Vanderhoff.
Jason Sevenson.
Melissa Mayer.
Eric Schmaltz.
Kalea Vanderboom.
Jimmy Chen.
Kristen Wickert.
Lambert Yangs.
Anna Bees.
Kathy Lee.
Lauren Reichel.
Danielle Raddick.
Debbie Young.
Amy Piatek.
Daniel Gutierrez.
Kimberly Geary.
Ella Abdul-Jabbar.
Emily Razuga.
Cassandra Rosh.
Jonathan Johnson.
Elizabeth Lawler.
Paulina Perkins.
Victoria Kruger.
Luke Farley.
Chelsea Bermudez.
Jordan McGann.
Sarah Miller.
Morgan Beefus.
Caitlin Sullivan.
Lauren Kosirik.
Simaha Futire.
Brianna Holtz.
David Hess.
Jake Glidden.
Daniel Markworth.
Jack Sanders.
Evan Voss.
Samuel Kaloon.
Coltine Gary.
Kyle Coplin.
Johnny Tran.
Andre Jacobs.
Bridget Griffin.
Ross Smith.
Jamie Beers.
Claire Del Vecchio.
Thea Ogden.
Savannah Stower.
Kenza Ben Shikubu.
Aisha Patel.
Jessica Beaupre.
Trong Nugent.
Alexandra Johnson.
Heather Brown.
Kong Jong. Katie Amoroso.
Clayton Montenegro.
Brianna Midkey.
Dirk Rigsby.
Nicole Robbins.
Abdulaziz Al Naim.
Paige Amo.
Fahad Alwood.
Scott Riley.
Abdullah Akasir.
Alejandra Pettis.
Abdul Rahman Al Kafele.
Sandeep Singh.
Salem Al Jabu.
Diana Sanchez.
Samir Raymond.
Shahad Al-Tabi.
Walid Al Habi.
Colin Rowley.
Hamza Riaz Mian.
Zachary Purnell.
Mishari Al Tamimi.
Michael Contreras.
Colleen Anderson.
Reina Azubati.
Youngdan Chen.
Danielle Christian.
Jitu Han.
Kendra Pajeski.
Rebecca Simmet.
Brenda Resno Bustamante.
Nguyen Tran.
Hannah Swenson.
Brian Linder Elam.
Constance Carlson.
Frank Kobina.
Ala Al-Sharif.
Olubenga Aglan Lana.
Elizabeth Mazlowski.
Jedediah Hersey.
Ariana Salazar.
Luke Clover.
Caroline Trice.
Paige Kruger.
Ayana Jones.
Philip Gagager.
Tanisha Hansen.
Daniel Masick.
Haley Woodward.
Justin Brandt.
Anna Smiley.
Carissa Zanoni.
Aubrey Conan. Cronin.
Michaela Spivey.
Madeline Totsky.
Hong Suk Ji.
Alexander Russia. Rush.
Cody Zeski.
Boris Shigov.
Gus Lubin.
Aubrey Monique Juarez.
Brent Bela.
Victor Jarju.
Jacob Gifford.
David Simeonchek.
Jason Prink.
Katya Valdivia.
Jacob Wilson.
Oh, I know that. Nicholas Thiel.
Zach Youngchild.
Justin Pellman.
Eric Edwards.
Tyler Bruce.
Khaled Ahamdin.
Luke Juvie.
Nicholas Merriam.
Joseph Bender.
Dalton Mater.
Katie Harn.
Brandon Mater.
Brianna Burnell.
Aaron Francisco Braun.
Matthew Guotza.
Yimeng Liu.
Pachia Tao.
Marvin Nunez.
Diego Marquez. Devin Brown. Chloe Rogers. Nicole Lauer. Maria Mercedes Moore. Lisa John Baptiste. Mary Embry. Jennifer Kate Laskowski. Haley Elena Brown. Emily Catherine Harnick. Stephen Lovejoy. Elizabeth Goodman. Dana Kenny. Allison Varmy. Amanda Smith. Jasmine Bianis. Jean Senthus. Nathan Miller. Antonio Broden. Khalid Salam. Jacob Wilson. Brannon Ledwig. Ian Karpinski.
Will all bachelor degree recipients please rise? Tradition has it that until a degree is conferred, the tassel must fall to the right of the cap. Now that you're graduates, that's changed. I call on all graduates, with the vocal support of everyone gathered here, to please transfer the tassel from the right to the left. It's a wonderful sight. A lot of pride, a lot of joy, and a lot of hard work is being recognized here today. Will all UWM graduates please rise for the processional? This brings to a close the May 2018 University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee's afternoon commencement program. As the platform party marches out, I ask the audience to please remain in attendance and that all graduates remain at their seats until directed by the marshals. After that, family and friends are welcome to join their graduates in the stage area to take pictures. Thank you all for coming. Have a safe and happy summer, and congratulations one more time to the UWM class of 2018.